Hey, what is up guys? Last time we did a Diablo deck profile and I had a lot of comments on that talking about different combos and what this deck can actually do. Now, Shadow Paladins in general are pretty self-explanatory for what they can actually do. It just does everything on its own here. We're just retiring our opponent's rear guards one by one. But the thing is, there is a specific big combo that is very well known in Diablos. But the thing is, I figure I might as well do a recap of this video right here. So, for this combo, we do need a Blast the Dark Diablo as our Vanguard. We need all of these as our rear guards. So Death Spray Dragon, Full Bow Diablo, Sharon, and Marker as well. And we need at least one face-up G units as well. So now we can actually stride. So we discard a grade 3 and stride into our Phantom Blaster Diablo. So because we're using Phantom Blaster Diablo to actually stride on top of Blast the Dark Diablo, his skill goes off and allows you to retire one of your opponent's rear guards. So we're going to retire a rear guard in the back row. So that's one so far. Next, we can proceed to battle phase. Obviously, before that, you want to counterblast 1, flip over itself, and then give it plus 10,000 and the 1 additional crit as well. So that's really the main point of this card here. So then we can go for a Sharon to boost up our Marker and attack. Now when Marker is being boosted, you can counterblast 1 and call a grade 1 from your deck. So we're going to call out Blackwing Swordbreaker. Honestly, you can call out anything as long as it's a grade 1. And then her skill is you can Soul Blast and then draw a card as well. So that's quite nice as well to get an additional card. Now from here, make sure you attack the Vanguard and not their rear guards because we're actually going to be retiring all their rear guards anyway. So we'll retire their, we'll attack their Vanguard and now we can move on to Death Spray Dragon. Now make sure you don't boost with Swordbreaker yet. We'll just attack with Death Spray Dragon onto their Vanguard, so it's 11 on 11. And regardless of what your opponent does, at the end of the battle you can counterblast 1, retire a unit, so we're actually going to retire our Full Bow Diablo. And we can retire one of our opponent's units again. So we'll retire a unit in the back row, so that's the second unit we've retired so far. Now what we can do is, Full Bow Diablo, when retired from the skill of a Shadow Paladin unit, you can call out a Blast the Dark from your deck. So we're actually going to call out our Blast the Dark Spirit right over our Death Spray Dragon here and replace it. Now, when this unit is called from the deck, then you can counterblast 1, choose one of your opponent's grade 2 or less rear guards in the front row and retire it. So we'll retire another unit. That's our third unit we've retired so far. Next, we can also just attack with Blast the Dark Spirit, boosted by our grade 1. So that will be enough to hit the Vanguard because this is a 10k attacker. And again, our opponent will have to retire something, or guard, or take the damage. At long last, we are going to attack with our Phantom Blaster Diablo. So we have to retire 3 units this time. So we're actually just going to retire the Sharon because she counts as 2 units when retiring. You have to retire a total of 3, so 1, 2. And I don't know, we could just get rid of the Blackwing Swordbreaker if we want, or any of these other 2 units. We just need a total of 3. And basically, our opponent has to retire 2 units. Or if they can't retire more than 2 units, or if they can't retire 2 units, they basically can't guard with any cards from their hand. So we're basically able to get rid of every single rear guard on our opponent's field by then. So the thing is, if your opponent doesn't have 5 rear guards already on the field, then they basically can't guard from the hand. However, they still can G-guard, which is why this combo is no longer as strong as it used to be. In fact, Phantom Blaster Diablo used to be such a broken card that it actually ended games because your opponent couldn't do anything. This was before G-guards came out. Now that G-guards have came out, it's no longer as big of a deal for the opponent. However, if your opponent has no heal triggers in the hand, then obviously you do win the game off this because your opponent will be taking double crit as well. So it's going to be very hard. And you have to keep in mind, this is 3600, so even if your opponent does have a G-guard, it will be pretty difficult to guard against a 3600 attack just off 1 G-guard or something. They probably have to throw in 2 G-guards, but it will be very difficult to block this as well, and they just lost a lot of units on the field. So definitely a great way to manage your resources and also to control the field and everything like that. So that's basically it for this combo. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just wanted to do a quick recap on this because I felt that this was one of the most notable combos out there, and Diablo just hasn't been getting much attention, and I just really wanted to put it out there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.
Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume.